All right, y'all. So there's a video I want to post up for the devs at 2K to figure out what this glitch is and get it taken out of the game by the next year's model because this here is unacceptable. So first thing first, I want to show you guys what is going on here. As you guys can see on the coach assignments, I normally set this up this way. You guys can use this if you want to. This helps me win. I don't win every game using this strategy, but it helps me win the games I do play sometimes. So on ball pressure is on tight. Off ball pressure, I put on tight. Force direction, I put them on baseline. I always, before I do on ball screen, I go to hedge. And I put soft hedge. And then for on ball screen, I go for switch. This is kind of like for the guards. I want to say the hedge, soft edge, and on ball screen are for like guards and on ball and stuff like that. Because on here it says on ball screen for the center. So same thing. I do soft hedge, but for the screen I do ice. Okay, this I leave the same. I don't mess with this one. Post, I do bottom, and that's it. That's pretty much all I do. Now, this is what I want you guys to see. So let me go ahead. This is what I want you guys to see. After Ben Carroll either makes or misses his free throws, I don't know.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
To give the game being a little glitchy, I need to update my processor, but outside of that, they're gonna go. They're out of timeouts. All right, so now I want you to see the game plan. This is what I want you to see. Why does this game do this? Okay, I do not understand why this game did this. It just switched everything I just did back to automatic. Why? I don't understand that. Because I want you to see something else. My coaching settings, adaptive coaching engine is off, which means I'm in control of this. It says determine if you would like this game plan on your own or let the CPU do it. It's off. See, if it's on off. It's check marked on off. So you can't say that I'm messing up. It's on off. Everything else is on manual. Play calling's on manual. Defensive calling play. All this stuff I'm in control of. So why? And the biggest thing is the adaptive coaching engine. Why is that? If that is off, then why does my defensive settings getting tampered with? Even if I go to custom, it's still on automatic. I don't understand why this is happening. 2K devs, I need y'all to figure out why this is happening in the game, because this should not be happening. I know that sometimes I'll be playing the game and then I'll be wondering like why my defense isn't doing anything that it's supposed to do, and then when I go back to go check my defensive settings to make sure I remember to do them or whatever like that, because normally I do this in the game plan room. I normally do this stuff like before I even get into the game. Like I do this like in the coach game plan when I'm preparing to when I'm preparing to play the team. I do all that stuff then, and then when I go into the game, I'm expecting all that stuff to be there because I did it before I started. And as the game is progressing, and I think part of it is the game cheats. We all know the game likes to cheat. So if it starts messing with your offense, messing with your settings, then that it forces you to lose. I've noticed that when the game wants to win that bad, it will do stuff like this. And this is unacceptable, bro, for this game to be changing your settings in mid game and you have no idea that this is happening. You don't know this is happening until you go back and check the end of the game, or if you decide to go back and check when the game's over, you're like, yo, all my settings are gone. Everything I set up is gone. So this is key proof that the game is cheating and the devs need to fix this so that this doesn't happen. This shit is unacceptable. I'm going to do it again. Tight, baseline, soft, switch, same thing, soft, ice, leave that alone. Bottom, boom, boom, boom. Everything else is on automatic. I don't mess with all that other stuff. All right, and then we're gonna go back into it. Bam! It did again. Not only a second after I just got back into the settings, I cut back into the game to cut back out of the game. It did this. This is crazy, y'all. This shit should not be happening in a game that you spend $70 or more for this shit to be happening in the middle of it, to be happening in the game, bro. Y'all need to fix this, like for real. Like this shit is unacceptable. I don't know if anybody else has made a video about this or not, but I'm showing you guys in the my NBA Association defensive settings. This is a bug. This is a bug that the devs need to look at. This should not be in this year's model or next year. Okay, and there's some other bugs that's in the game that I'm gonna start pointing out too that's happening in the game that nobody else is complaining about. But I'm gonna let you guys know what's going on with this game, the things that are in this game that's making the game unplayable and not fun. All right, so I want to put this out there for you guys. Put this out there for the devs that these are things that need to be fixed and taken out of this game as soon as possible. I know you guys, the main focus is getting money. You do what you got to do to make your money, but this stuff right here should not be happening in this game. All right. If you guys have any comments, you know where to leave them at. All right. Catch you guys in the next one.